strong brand. Could you please welcome Adele Goodfellow?
What does brand mean to you? How would you define your brand? Any suggestions? What's a brand?
Instantly recognisable.
Distinctive.
Distinctive?
Established.
Logo?
Descriptive.
Okay.
Quality.
Lots of
Trustworthy.
answers. There's a misconception that brand is all about your logo, and it's not. Your brand is the personality of your organisation. It's everything that your organisation means. Brand is what your customers experience when they engage with your product or service. In fact, Amazon's founder, Jeff Bezos, he says your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. All the successful, inspiring leaders, they're successful for a reason. They all think the same way. Apple, Disney, Coca-Cola, and it's completely different to how other marketers will think. Has anyone ever heard of Simon Sinek?
I have.
A few of you?
Yeah.
That's good. So Simon delivered a TED Talk, and it was all about what is your why. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you do. If you have seen it, I suggest you watch it again because it's that good. Now Simon talks about a model, and it's called the Golden Circle. You've got your why, you've got your how, and you've got your what. Now most marketers and companies, they will always start with the what. So take for instance if it's a car manufacturer. What is it you do? We make cars. How do you do it? We concentrate on engine capability and heated seats. But this is a problem that marketers are facing. When you demonstrate with facts and figures, some of your audience will understand that, but not all of them. It does not drive behaviour. An amazing organisation, this is how they do it. Apple. I'm sure you're familiar with their products. You've probably all got an iPhone. Apple start with the why. It's from the inside out. So if Apple were to consider marketing their products with the what, it would be, we make great computers. They're easy to use and user friendly. Doesn't really do anything, does it? Doesn't really drive you to want their product. Their message is, everything we do, we believe in challenging the status quo. We believe in thinking differently. How do we challenge the status quo? By making our products beautifully designed, simple to use, and user friendly. We just happen to make great computers. Do you want to buy one? Do you see the difference? Now Dell, they also make MP3 players, but they'll start with the what and the how. They don't tell you the why. How many of you have an MP3 player from Dell? Nobody. And how many of you have an Apple product? Majority of you. Android, out the room. When we concentrate on passion and the belief of your organisation, that is what will sell your product, and that's what engages with your audience. When you believe in your product, your audience will believe in you. Now once you establish your brand and you concentrate on the why, I assure you, you will become successful, and you might want to consider branching out to a global audience. There's a lot to consider with countries, cultural differences, and that's really important. A lot of brands will go sell a product and they'll consider content rather than context will just push the messages out there. There's been many popular brands that have done this and have failed. Pepsi, they came up with a tagline. When you have a drink of Pepsi, it makes you come alive. They launched this campaign in China, and it translated to, if you drink Pepsi, it'll make your dead relatives come alive. Bad move. Now there's other companies as well that have tried and failed from reaching out to a global audience. Fiat is another one. Now they used Richard Gere in one of their TV adverts, and he was driving the Fiat from Hollywood to Tibet. Of course, when this came out in China, the Chinese were raging because Richard Gere has very strong views on Tibetan independence, but Fiat didn't realise this. So when the advert went out there, it really didn't go down well. It wasn't good for the reputation, because it's as if he was an advocate for Tibetan independence. The final example is Nestle. Now in Africa, they have products. On the product, it's an image. They don't use labels or text. The image will tell you exactly what is in that product. They were selling baby food. So they decided to put this image of a baby on the product. So everyone thought they were buying babies. So, with your brand and your successful company, always concentrate on the why. You believe in your brand, you put out the message that you're passionate about it, and I assure you, your audiences will believe in you.